This is your news source evening bulletin for today, Tuesday, the 15th day of August in the year 2023. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting, and here's what we're tracking tonight. A mother and her eldest son lost their lives in a fire at Good Hope, Essequibo early this morning. The mother has been identified as Sasha LaCruz, while the son's name has been given as Elias Wilson. The two were reportedly asleep when the fire broke out at their home at around 5:20 this morning. The son was later heard screaming frantically, but by then the fire had already engulfed the entire building. All the family members managed to make it to safety when an alarm was raised. Firemen were contacted and rushed to the scene, but a wooden and concrete house quickly burned to the ground with the mother and son still inside. Other relatives who lived nearby broke down in tears. A cause of the fire has not been determined. The Guyana Fire Service has announced a full investigation tonight. More news coming up in a moment.
It's been a long time coming. Overdue, some might say. But now that it's here, it will change life forever. And it is here to stay. The future is now. Transforming Guyana into the 21st century. Introducing GTT Fiber. Experience internet connectivity like never before. Speeds you deserve at prices you can afford from a name you can trust. Sign up today. GTT Fiber is here. GTT. Together, we rise faster.
Oh my lord. I just love to shop in this store. My customers, them gonna love all these things. So many different things in one place. Household items, electronics, toys, stationery, confectionery, exercise equipment, shoes and clothes for men, women and children, school things, costume, jewelry, perfume, makeup. Oh, look the makeup.
Giftland Office Max, Guyana's favorite department store.
Having your own car means peace of mind.
Having your own car means comfort and convenience.
Having your own car means freedom to get there on your own time.
It's Deal on Wheels at Republic Bank. It's time to get that new vehicle or upgrade to a better one with Republic. Super low rates and low down payment. Up to 8 years to repay and great prizes. Come in to Republic Bank today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Guyana, the International Building Expo is back. The advances made in the housing, construction, and infrastructure sector is everyone's business. Come down to the Guyana National Stadium from Thursday, August 24th through Sunday, August 27th and get a glimpse of the latest in building techniques. Interact with service providers in the sector and financial institutions. Make it a family affair and bring the kids too. Enjoy free entry during our grand opening night on August 24th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Admission fee applies after 8 p.m. Gates open at 11 a.m. daily from August 25th to 27th. Admission easy. Adults $500 and kids under 12 free.
I love this place. Oh no, welcome to Building Expo.
Bust the flavors. We're full of flavors. Bust the flavors, that my crave for. We're full of flavors. Tell your neighbors about the bust the flavors. Grab a bust the flavors. Yeah, thirst buster. Grab a buster. Bust the flavor, taste the savor. Bust the flavors. Bust the flavors.
Are you looking for the best high school education at affordable fees? Then register your child today at the VYC Academy. Now enrolling grades 7, 8, and 9 students for the 2023-2024 academic year. VYC Academy, achieving academic excellence. For more information, call us on 227-1013 or WhatsApp us at 613-4806.
Strong and solid in countries far and wide. New India Assurance, we're standing by your side. Golden service, half a century and more. New India Assurance, our policies are secure. From the heart of company. Assurance when you need it most.
For your home, motor, or business insurance, visit New India Guyana office, 58 Brickdam next to Star Computers. Telephone 2260-415-7. Comfortable parking available.
Welcome back. And in Linden, 2 persons, including a 12-year-old child who celebrated her birthday yesterday, lost their lives in a late-night fire in the Silvertown community at Wisma Linden last night. The other person who died has been identified as the child's aunt, Cheryl Moore. The child's name has been given as Ikela Adams. News sources understand that the 2 were burned beyond recognition, and the remains of the adult were found early this morning, while the child's remains were later found. The fire was deliberately set by a brother of the woman who perished in the fire. Family members admitted that the man suffers from a mental disorder and would always issue threats against his sister. Those threats may not have been taken seriously. However, after setting the house ablaze, the man ran from the area, but he was later arrested. The fire took place after 11 o'clock on Monday night and quickly ripped through the mostly wooden house. The house was burned completely to the ground. The girl's father said that he tried to get into the section of the house where his daughter and sister were sleeping, but was pushed back by the blaze. The dead girl's mother, who lives in another area, said she remains in shock.
My friend come, if I call her, she said, and she come and say, I asked her what she watching, she said, she watching this fire, but it live in Silvertown. And I collect the phone from she, and I said, I see. She show me. I just see the house on fire when my daughter is sleep. His daughter is sleep.
And after you saw what happened next?
I couldn't hold nothing. I really drag on my slipper and I run. I run from home here, Black Run 2, to Silvertown. I run down my seal. I didn't have patience or not to look on the way to no vehicle to come and collect me.
Family members cried loudly at the scene late last night after realizing that a 12-year-old girl and the aunt were trapped in the burning building. Meanwhile, the Mayor and Town Council of Linden and the Regional Democratic Council for Region 10 have extended their condolences to the family of the 2 persons who died. The MNTC and the RDC have reissued a call for a fire station to be built on the Wisma shore to assist with fire emergencies. Investigations are ongoing tonight. A row between a horse cart operator and a laborer turned deadly in Plum Park's fire last night, when the 25-year-old horse cart operator was stabbed to death by the 20-year-old laborer. A police report said the incident took place at around 7:30 last night. The dead laborer has been identified as Mark Harris. The 2 men were known to each other and reportedly had an ongoing dispute that exploded when they were both at a shop in the area and an argument broke out. According to information received by the investigators, during the row between the 2 men, Harris armed himself with a knife and attempted to stab the 20-year-old laborer. The laborer reportedly held onto the knife and pulled the scissors from his pants and stabbed the horse cart operator twice to his body. The injured man attempted to run away from the area but collapsed a short distance away. The suspect left the scene and went to the Prashant Nagar police outpost, where he reported the incident and handed over the murder weapon to the police. The victim was later taken to the Georgetown Hospital, where the doctors pronounced him dead. The police investigators were able to recover the knife that the victim used in his earlier attack on the suspect. A number of persons who witnessed the incident have provided information and statements to the police.
Access to quality education for Guyanese countrywide is becoming a reality with the support of monies from the country's oil and gas sector. Some $94.4 billion was allocated this year to support the further development of the education sector. This covers access to textbooks, transportation to school, and hot meals for thousands of students. 30% of the funds used to propel development such as this in Guyana this year is being provided from the country's oil revenues.
Guyana, the International Building Expo is back. The advances made in the housing, construction, and infrastructure sector is everyone's business. Come down to the Guyana National Stadium from Thursday, August 24th through Sunday, August 27th and get a glimpse of the latest in building techniques. Interact with service providers in the sector and financial institutions. Make it a family affair and bring the kids too. Enjoy free entry during our grand opening night on August 24th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Admission fee applies after 8 p.m. Gates open at 11 a.m. daily from August 25th to 27th. Admission easy. Adults $500 and kids under 12 free.
I love this place. Guyana. Oh no, welcome to Building Expo.
Having your own car means peace of mind.
Having your own car means comfort and convenience.
Having your own car means freedom to get there on your own time.
It's Deal on Wheels at Republic Bank. It's time to get that new vehicle or upgrade to a better one with Republic. Super low rates and low down payment. Up to 8 years to repay and great prizes. Come in to Republic Bank today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
TBT Vet as Mackenzie Alumni Association presents official Night of Elegance New York edition. It's all going down Friday, September 1st at Naomi and Burchell Suites, 8926 Avenue D, Brooklyn, New York, 11236. Ladies, come out looking beautiful. Doors open at 7 p.m. Contribution $100. Dinner start at 8:30 to 10:30. It's the official Night of Elegance.
Citizens are this evening being urged to keep their surroundings clean and take other precautionary measures to guard against the dengue fever, as the country has recorded a number of dengue-related deaths at the Georgetown Public Hospital. 6 children are among those who have died from the mosquito-borne virus in the past few weeks. In an interview with News Source today, the Georgetown Hospital's Director of Medical and Professional Services, Dr. Navindranath Rambaran, said the hospital has been seeing daily admissions of dengue cases.
Since the onset of the infection, I'll tell you admissions first. We've been seeing having at least 2 admissions on average per day, maybe about 10 a week, that require admission. That's in the adult patients. And in the pediatrics, we've seen an upsurge. I can't give you those numbers, but we've had, as Minister alluded, we've had a number of deaths. I think it was 6 total that could be directly or indirectly attributed to dengue.
According to the World Health Organization, dengue fever is a viral infection caused by the dengue virus and is transmitted to humans through the bite of infected mosquitoes. Dr. Rambaran told News Source that while the hospital recorded sporadic cases of dengue during the first 6 months of the year, it noticed a spike of cases in July. A similar spike was recorded in other parts of the country. However, the doctor said the number of recorded cases is now on the decline.
We are seeing reduced numbers throughout the hospitals, but we are noting that most of these patients we are seeing now can be managed as outpatients. So this trend is that our infection rates seem to be trending down, and our admission rates also seem to be trending, at least in the pediatric or children age group.
The Director of Medical Services at the Georgetown Hospital was unable to provide the full stats on the number of cases recorded during the first 6 months of the year and those recorded in July. He told News Source that the hospital is currently analyzing that data. He also said the hospital is recording a drop in cases.
If someone manifests symptoms, which are fever, pains, bone pains, pains behind the eyes, vomiting sometimes, and just generally not well, to seek medical attention sooner than later. Some persons are coming very early, and we're able to detect and then intervene and monitor them to ensure that the disease takes a less severe course.
Together with the Ministry of Health, the Georgetown Hospital has been taking a number of precautionary measures against the virus. The hospital has also established a committee that is effectively responding to the disease.
We did perceive that it would be a challenge on our resources, and hence the committee was formed, and that committee's TOR included them getting the resources, including testing resources, the testing kits that we use to test, so we can do early interventions and prevent serious outcomes with the illness. They were tasked with liaising with the ministry's committee on dengue infection to also bring resources to both entities.
The World Health Organization said since the start of this year, dengue outbreaks have been recorded across the Americas region. The Guyana Civil Aviation Authority is continuing its probe of the emergency landing of a Fly Always aircraft at the Cheddi-Jagan Airport, moments after it departed the same airport. The incident took place on Monday morning at around 50 minutes after 11. According to reports, the flight, which was heading to Suriname, was forced to turn around and return to the Cheddi-Jagan Airport after one of the aircraft's engines started to malfunction. An emergency alert was activated at the airport once the pilots got the all clear for the return of the flight. There were 44 passengers on board, including the 3 Jamaican dancehall artists who were in Guyana for Sunday's horse racing super concert, which took place in Berbice. Passengers recalled seeing one of the engines smoking badly just after takeoff. The Guyana Fire Service said, based on information it received, the plane was about 20,000 feet in the air when the oil pressure dropped below the required limit, causing pressure loss in the right engine. All of the passengers were evacuated once the plane landed safely, and another aircraft was brought in by Fly Always to get the stranded passengers out. The chairman of the Police Complaints Authority, retired Justice William Ramlal, has accused the acting police commissioner Clifton Hicken of flouting the Police Complaints Authority Act, and he wants the president to step in and intervene. In a strongly worded report which was laid in the National Assembly last week, Justice Ramlal complained about fouls being done by the police concerning the deaths of at least 4 persons involving police ranks. The files were never sent to the Police Complaints Authority, which is mandated to carry out investigations under the Police Complaints Authority Act. Instead, Justice Ramlal said the matters were investigated by the police and then later sent to him, which he explained is in violation of the Act. In effect, Justice Ramlal contends that the top cops should have sought the comments from the Police Complaints Authority as to whether any charges of misconduct should be laid against any police rank for any violation. He said it is his recommendation that the President makes it clear to the Commissioner of Police that he cannot continue to violate the law. Mr. Ramlal said given the breach, the matters which were prepared and sent to the Director of Public Prosecutions must be sent back to the police since the correct procedures were not followed. He also said he has since informed the DPP that he was unable to submit his reports on the matters since the police did not forward the matter to him as the laws mandate. The report, he said, can only be done if he supervises the respective investigations. Section 13 of the PCA Act sets out a procedure for the Police Complaints Authority to be notified of any complaint or information, and Section 14 mandates the Police Complaints Authority to supervise the investigations.
Did you know Guy Oil's ultra-low sulfur diesel, ULSD, contains less than 0.0001% sulfur? That's significantly less than regular diesel. By using ULSD, you're helping to reduce harmful emissions that can negatively impact the environment and your health. ULSD provides better fuel economy and engine performance thanks to its advanced formulation. When refueling your diesel vehicle, choose Guy Oil's ULSD for a cleaner, more efficient ride.
Sorry.
Jack?
Hey.
Boys, where you going with all that speed?
Yo, today's the 15th. My NIS contributions are due, and I ain't even get the forms as yet.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that you're not aware that all self-employed persons can now make their NIS contributions using the MMG app from the comforts of their homes and offices?
Really? And I just pay my bills using MMG,
Yes, Jack. And the thing's simple. All you have to do is open the app, select Pay Bills, Government Services, NIS, and Pay. They will prompt you to enter your NIS number, the month you're paying for, and the amount.
So I don't need to submit any form?
No. The only time you submit in a form is when you're making a claim.
Wait. I could make a claim too?
Oh, no, man. You didn't know that? Yes. all self-employed persons are entitled to all benefits from NIS. Well, except for the industrial benefits. And here's the good part. All of their forms, you can download them from the NIS website.
Well, girl, I'm really glad I bumped into you.
Anyhow, make sure you pay your bills later.
Later? I gotta sit down right here and pay my contributions first.
Take care.
For further information, please visit the website at www.nis.org.gy, the National Insurance Scheme Facebook page, or your nearest NIS office.
Food Max Supermarket, located on the ground floor at the Giftland Mall, is your one-stop shop for all your grocery needs. We stock a variety of imported frozen meat and food products, fresh produce, and pet supplies, freshly made bread. Rotisserie chicken and patties are also available daily. Shop in comfort today at Food Max and let our courteous staff assist you in satisfying your shopping needs. Food Max, the fresh food specialist.
It's one of your biggest goals, getting your own home, where memories are made, where happiness lives. You may feel that home ownership or renovation is beyond your reach, but we at Republic want you to know that there's always a way. Ask us about our suite of mortgages. Let's help make your housing wishes come true. Or advise on how the equity in your existing home can finance other dreams and goals. Call or go online to learn more.
Look who's in the mix now. The new Buster Soda Water. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 artificial flavors. 100% refreshing. Taste Buster Soda Water today. Buster Soda Water. Now available for only $120.
With your regional and international news tonight, I'm Svetlana Marshall. In the region, a powerful explosion rocked a bustling market area near the capital of the Dominican Republic on Monday, killing at least 3 people and injuring more than 30 others as people tried to flee amid the chaos, authorities said. The explosion occurred at a bakery in the city of San Cristobal, which lies just west of Santo Domingo, the country's 911 system said in a statement. Charred cars and debris from several collapsed buildings lined the streets as thick black smoke rose from the city center and enveloped several blocks, prompting businesses to evacuate while crowds gathered to film the aftermath. Some said they thought it was a bomb or an earthquake. Left in the rubble were shoes, overturned chairs, and even a motorcycle helmet. It wasn't immediately clear what caused the afternoon explosion, which officials said sparked a fire that spread from the bakery to a hardware store next door and a nearby furniture store. The area is known as Old Marketplace, where people shop daily for goods ranging from fruits to clothes. The victims were a 4-month-old baby who died from a head injury and 2 adults whose bodies were 90% burnt, according to a statement from Dr. Mario Lama, Director of the National Health Service. Dominican Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett has sent condolences to the family of a man who was killed in a vehicular accident involving his eldest son. The accident, which occurred on Monday, claimed the life of Keon Joseph. At a press conference on Monday, Scarrett confirmed that his son was involved in the accident that resulted in the death of Joseph. Stating that he could not say much on the matter, the Prime Minister said he simply wanted to express publicly his heartfelt condolences and solidarity to the family and friends of Joseph. According to reports, Joseph, 27, was riding his motorcycle west from Grand Bay on the Bellevue Chopping Road when he collided with a vehicle driven by Malik Scarrett. Joseph was transported to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. His female pillion rider was also hospitalized. And finally tonight, international news. 3 suspected spies for Russia in the UK have been arrested and charged in a major national security investigation, the BBC reports. The defendants, all Bulgarian nationals, were held in February and have been remanded in custody since. They are charged with possessing identity documents with improper intention and are alleged to have had these knowing they were fake. It is alleged that they were working for the Russian security services. The documents include passports, identity cards, and other documents for the UK, Bulgaria, France, Italy, Spain, Croatia, Slovenia, Greece, and the Czech Republic. The trio were among 5 people arrested in February on suspicion of an offence under the Official Secrets Act. They were held by counter-terrorism detectives from the Metropolitan Police, which has national policing responsibility for espionage, and are due to return in September to answer police bail. 3 of them were charged later in February with an offence under the Identity Documents Act.
And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. I'm Gordon Mosley reporting and encouraging you to stay safe.